Hi everyone, my name is Piterpakulski. Today we'll continue building financial model for massage business idea. And today we will be focusing on reaching the revenues and direct expenses, planned revenues and planned target revenues step by step. So we will be creating the algorithm that will allow us to see in many steps ahead the operating losses that will adjust the amount of financing that you will need to start the business, because when you open your business you won't be able to get the maximum of your revenues right from the first month. You will be moving forward step by step, reaching the numbers that you've planned before. And today we'll be creating the algorithm for that to see if the revenues are not so high as we planned, so we may face some operating losses. That's why we need to look at this period, this very important period of your future business in details. So at previous videos we've created the list of massage services. We can switch them on and off. We've created pricing, we've created direct expenses, we've added coefficients for that. We've set up we created algorithms for duration of this or that type of massage. Then we specified the working hours inside the typical week. Then we specified what services, so we started describing the typical Monday, typical Tuesday, Wednesday, so typical day of the week, in terms of which services will be given to the customers. So for example, so we can think about the realism of the revenues. So here we specify what services we give to people, and then we get revenues daily, direct expenses daily, hours occupied daily. Here we can see the time occupancy in percentage of the total working hours. So this will help you to analyze whether this time occupancy is realistic for Monday, or we have to delete, for example, some services and get the more realistic revenues. So this will all later affect the simple, discounted payback period and all that stuff. So that's why you started thinking about your business idea in portraits of the days, in behavior. So this is how your business breathes, and this will help to build confidence for your financial model. So this is a very important step when you move to the final scenario that you will bring into life. So then we created the revenues and direct expenses. We also added seasonality coefficients. For example, in summer months we have a decrease in revenues, and now we need to, so then we specify when we start our operating activity. So now we can see, for example, if we start operating activity in September, we are counting months here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So these are the months of operating activity, and now we need to assign percentages of reaching these target values for revenues and direct expenses according to this or that month of operating activity. So let's assume let's create a new block of inputs. By the way, if you find this video valuable, you may give us a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, You can also order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. I will be giving all the links of creation of this financial model in the description of this video when the whole model will be ready. And also I will be giving the link on this playlist at the end screen of this video, so you can see how this model is being created from scratch. So we are creating a new block of input, so reaching target values step by step. Let me values. So for example, we have we will be looking at so we will be reaching the planned values during the first 12 months of operating activity. So let's assume that. So these are the first 13 months of operating activity. The 13th month we will be extrapolating the value of percentage for the rest of our timeline. So the first month when we start operating activity is September, and the first year when we start operating activity is 2023. So first of all, we need to automate months here. So for example, let's create a very simple table here. So these are the months and these are the month number inside the typical year. So for month we will be using the lookup function. We'll be searching this value in this table. We will need the second column. We will need exact match. We will freeze this table. So now we know that September is the 9th month. If we set up, for example, May, this will be 5. And now I will, so if this one equals to 12, then I will put 1. Otherwise, I will take this value plus 1. Now we'll extrapolate these formulas to the right. Then I will be just placing months here. So I will also be using the lookup function, so I'll be searching for this value in this table. I will need the second column, exact match. And then I will work on year line. So the formula for years will be if this value equals to 12, then I will add 1 to this year. Otherwise I will be using the previous value. So here we can see how 2023 switches to 2024. So this is our timeline. So here will be the inputs. So I'm coloring it with blue. Blue is specific color for all our inputs. So later when the whole financial model will be ready, we will be playing only with blue cells. And for example, let's say that when we start the business, we will get only 10% of these values. Then 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, let's say 90, 93, 95, 97, and finally we will reach 100%. So if we change here the month, we will be able to see how all data changes here. And now it's time to place these values from the moment when we start to August. So August here moves to August here. So these are the month numbers, here are the month numbers. And now we'll need to place these values here. So this will be the topic of our next video. Maybe this video was useful for you. You may give us a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. I'll be giving the links on creation of this financial model in description of this video when the whole financial model will be ready. And the end screen of this video, you will also be able to see the link to the whole playlist where this model is being created from scratch. So see you guys in next videos. Thank you and bye.